This is the video version of the Division Z podcast, which is streamed live on Twitch every single Saturday at 2 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you want to watch the live version of this podcast, go ahead and follow me on Twitch. A link is in the description. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 4 of the Division Z podcast. My name is Jason.
And I am K Cosmic.
Today, ladies and gentlemen, we have a bit of an interesting show on tap for you all today. Just recently, the PlayStation 5 was just officially revealed with a bunch of new games that are going to be coming out. I assume launch titles for the game as well. So we're going to make that a big topic of discussion today. I don't know, any initial thoughts on the PlayStation 5, Cosmic?
I think what they've done with it, like the design, is kind of bold. Like, it's definitely different. And
Absolutely.
Give them props for that. I've seen all the memes and stuff, so I think maybe part of their idea. I don't know if they. I know a lot of people like the design. They think it looks slick and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe part of their idea was maybe if we make it look so different, it'll get more talk.
Oh, absolutely. I think honestly, it looks really cool. I think it looks like I think it looks more on the lines of like an Alienware computer or something. Yeah. Like, I think it's got kind of a cool design. But all the memes, do you want the router or do you want the refrigerator? Like,
yeah, I will say, I think, you know, the version without the disk drive, I think that looks better.
A little bit. Yeah, because the disk drive has like a little bulge on it, which is kind of like,
yeah.
But honestly, like, I'm still going to take the disk drive if I'm being honest.
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
I still like it. I still like buying physical discs. Yeah.
I will say with it is I think the one without the disk drive looks slicker. Like, you know, like the curves in that.
Yeah.
Since they both have the curves, I think it looks better, but I don't think it looks that bad. Like, I think it looks alright.
No, I think they both look great. I'm just saying, like, because I mainly prefer getting discs for my games.
Yeah, no, I totally get that.
I don't know why. Like, we're moving on from discs, right? You know, I have so many games downloaded digitally. Like, I didn't even bother going to GameStop. Actually, Modern Warfare was the first Call of Duty game I didn't even walk into GameStop to buy. I just downloaded it off of PlayStation Store. So, like, you know, I'm slowly getting there. I'm slowly transitioning over, but I still like discs.
Well, overall, I think that discs for the most part are better, just because one, once you, like, let's say it's a campaign sort of game, you can just like return it somewhere and get money for it back.
That's true.
Two, it's kind of like you can put them on display, like, you know, if you have a
whole
shelf of games.
Oh, I love
like,
collections.
It looks cool.
Absolutely.
And 3, there's a whole like process of like, okay, I'm gonna go into town or whatever and get my game, and you know,
it's
buy my game. And I know it's packaged, and I can walk home with it and be excited to play it. You just look at it in the story like, oh,
it's like that. It's like that. It's the good side of consumerism. I gotta address my chat really quickly. Hang on a second. Okay. We got Mist, welcome to the stream, his first podcast. Hey, welcome, dude. We got Lucky Lucas, and we also got Lobster in the chat. Hello, everybody. Hope everyone's having a fantastic day. But, yeah, chat. We're just sitting here talking about the PlayStation 5 so far. What do we think of some of the games? I think, honestly, the two games that caught the most interest from me personally is Kenna Bridge of Spirits, and also oh my god, I just blanked out on the name.
Was it Resident Evil?
No, Ghostwire.
No.
Ghostwire Tokyo. Yeah, I can't believe I blanked out on the name. I think those two look really cool. I like the whole like supernatural stuff, so like Ghostwire looked really appealing to me. I think yeah, what's up?
I think my two games that I would buy PS5. I'm so used to saying PS4. I think the two games I would go for would be the new Spider-Man and Resident Evil, just because.
Fair enough.
I've pretty much watched the full playthrough of the Spider-Man game, and it looked really good, and I really wanted to get it, but I just couldn't. I didn't have money at the time. And the Resident Evil games, I've played Resident Evil 7 like 5 times,
Mm-hmm.
and I really like the first person aspect of it. Like, I haven't really touched the older ones, like, you know, the ones where it's kind of third person.
Yeah, you know, I haven't played a single Resident Evil game, and people are going to be very shocked to hear that, but I just haven't played a single Resident Evil game. They look really cool. They look really fun to play, but, like, I just haven't. Oh, also, hi, Parzival. Welcome to the stream.
But, no, I think my main game is going to be Resident Evil, but I'll probably just buy that on PC, to be honest. But
fair enough, you know.
If it was an exclusive, it's definitely the Spider-Man game I'd probably buy it for. Like, if I can get the Spider-Man game on a PS4, which I don't know if they would do, I feel like
maybe there's a slight chance because you got Kenna Bridge of Spirits, which is going to be on PlayStation as well. The PlayStation, PlayStation 4. Lobster is taking his final while he listens to the podcast. Good guy. Yo, what subject? What subject is your final? Anyways, so you were saying something about Resident Evil. I'm sorry, I keep interrupting you.
Yeah, no, it's cool. Man's got his finals due. Like, I remember when I did like my finals for like school like ages ago, and they were like, remember you have to actually go into school and do it?
Yeah.
God.
remember back like 7 months ago when you had to like go places and do things? How archaic. God. And speaking of archaic, he's taking an archaeology final.
Fair enough.
So there's that.
Well, good luck with that. What's it? I was talking about Resident Evil. Oh no, we're talking about the PS4 as well, weren't we?
Yeah, a couple games might go backwards compatible, which is weird. I don't know. Yeah. It's weird to say backwards compatible PlayStation 4. You know, because we're so used to it.
I feel like they kind of have to, though, just because. You remember when the PS4 and that originally came out, and a lot of the games were on both. Some games weren't, but most of the games weren't. Like, I mean, for COD, that was a thing that went on for ages, where it was on the past generations.
Yeah.
But,
and then you had Black Ops 3 last gen, which is like, you know, we don't talk about that. You know what I'm saying? we don't talk about that. The horror of last gen Richtofen.
Yeah, I mean, the only good games that hold up on the 360 are like the Just Dance games, which require like nothing because they're the exact same game every year.
Mm-hmm.
Like, those are the only games that you would want to buy on a 360 nowadays.
You know what's funny? Like, there are certain games, to me, I don't know why when you were talking about Just Dance kind of made me think of this. There are like certain games for certain consoles that you just know are going to be like shoved. Wow, English is, I can't speak English. Shoved to the side. Whereas, you know, like Forza games always are launch games for the PlayStation.
Yeah.
Does anybody? I'm sure Forza is a really good racing game. Like, I've never played them before, but I'm gonna be honest. How many people have bought a PlayStation to say they want to play Forza?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not trying to diss the game. I'm not trying to diss the company. I'm sure it's a good game, but like, Forza is one of those games that it comes
on the Xbox. Isn't that Microsoft?
Or what? No, what am I thinking? It's
Gran Turismo. That's it.
Yes, yes, Gran Turismo. I mean, same thing with Forza. You know what? You know, same thing with Forza. You know, Forza or Gran Turismo is like one of those things that, does anyone buy a PlayStation for those racing games? Again, I'm sure they're good, but like,
I'm sure there are people that do, but like, those people only probably play racing games most of the time.
Yeah, and that's cool. That's cool, to each their own.
Yeah. But like, I don't know. I feel like if you're gonna, why would you buy a console for just like, you know? I don't know. I could be wrong. There could be a whole giant community of people that love racing games.
I think
power to you.
Yeah, I think absolutely where we're coming from is like, we're like mainly zombies guys, and so we're thinking about like, oh, which console is going to be better for zombies? You know, which console is going to get the exclusivity? That's what I'm thinking anyways. Like, I'm going to get a PS5 personally just because Zombies exclusivity, number one, and number two, I like the design of it. And I already have a PC. You know, Xbox Series.
If you really wanted to like play like Microsoft games, you can on your PC.
Yeah.
It has like you can get like an Xbox thing with it, and you like
exactly.
Exclusive wise, you can get the Game Pass. You can play Halos on your PC.
Yeah.
There's not really much point in you going off and buying a.
Exactly. Like I'm pretty sure I already have my old Xbox account linked to.
You will have
linked to my thing.
Not requires, but I think it's like, hey, you should do this before thinking your PC in that. So,
yeah.
I mean, like I said, if you wanted to, the whole argument is that the Xbox One the Xbox One X Series console has better specs than the PS4, right?
I guess. I mean, by a little bit. No,
but here's the thing: you can play all the exclusives on a PC, which at the end of the day.
Yeah.
You could bump up more, like, the graphics would be better than the Xbox X Series.
True.
So even though the Xbox has better specs, it doesn't really matter because you can get the games on a...
Exactly.
So
it's one of those things to me where if you genuinely care about what specs your hardware on whatever you want a game is on, you should, at least I think, right? The debate shouldn't be PS4 or PS5 versus Xbox X Series. It's just get a PC. Like if you genuinely care about the specs of what you're getting, instead of some of these people who are rabid online, defending one console or the other with their lives,
Yeah, I never understood that.
It's so dumb to me. It's so dumb. I was
never like, oh yeah, this console's so much better than this one. Like, even though the Xbox will be slightly better than a PS5, they're still roughly going to be the same, and you're not going to really notice the difference.
Exactly.
Each things have their benefits, like exclusives and things like that. Exclusives are the one thing that, like, if you want to play games, that's what you need to look for. Like, I personally would say that the PlayStation exclusives are a lot better. Like, quite a bit better.
Yeah, I agree.
There's so many games on the PS4 I would have wanted to play, but I can't because we have a PS4. It's not mine. So like, I don't really feel like investing a bunch of money into a game that, like, I probably won't get to play half the time. But
I got that.
As far as things go, like, just buy whatever thing your friends are going to be on, and to be honest, by the time the next gen stuff comes out, everything's probably going to be crossplay.
Oh,
so
for sure.
Like you were saying, if you really care about specs, just get a PC because
exactly.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, the chat here is looking like they're agreeing with us here. Like, so many people, like, even like on my video where I reacted to the design of the PlayStation 5, my comment section, like, I scrolled down on my video and so many people are just angry at each other for no reason. Like, the video got a lot of attention on my channel, and I'm very thankful for that. But, like, there's so many people in the comment section that are like, oh, shut the fuck up, idiot. Like, oh, you want a stupid refrigerator over the router? Or, oh my god, blah, blah. Like, shit, like, it's petty.
There's reasons for each design. For the Xbox, what I know is I'm pretty sure the design that they've chosen is a lot more functional than a normal sort of console, like, flat design sort of thing. And I'm pretty sure they wanted it to somewhat they wanted to copy a PC.
Yeah.
Okay. They pretty much wanted to copy the design of a PC.
Exactly.
Because it's pretty much going to be a PC. Because I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be supporting Steam. That might be wrong. I heard that somewhere.
That'd be really cool, actually. Not gonna lie.
It would be cool. To be honest, I think this is just more of a chance for people to It's a chance for people to buy a PC but not have to, like, worry about parts and things like that. So
yeah,
like, oh, you don't want to build a PC? Buy an Xbox for like 400, 500.
Yeah,
and you'll get a PC.
I can dig that. I can dig that. It's like, the Xbox Series X is the introduction to PC for people who want to transition over to PC, and I like that concept a lot. Especially
if I didn't buy one, I would have bought one of them probably if I wanted to.
Same, honestly. If because obviously I got a PC now, but like if I didn't have a PC and I wanted to play some PC games and I wanted to do stuff like that, I would maybe buy a Series X.
Yeah.
But okay,
exactly.
Here's the thing too that I think is mind-boggling. It's maybe not mind-boggling, but it's kind of a weird epiphany that I had yesterday. So, because the Xbox One Series X is a hybrid PC Xbox, allegedly, right?
Yeah.
Does that mean, for the first time, Custom Zombies comes to console?
Probably. I mean, it should be. Like, if it supports Steam like it says it's going to.
I think that'd be amazing.
I mean, to be honest, they'd be holding back people from buying their console because that could be one giant thing they have over Sony. Like, oh, you could buy a PlayStation or you could buy an Xbox and download mods on it for games. So that could be one thing that they'd have over, like, Sony. But
true.
Like, if they did that, that'd be a completely different sort of ball game in a way because I think Sony and Nintendo then would be the only main consoles with exclusives.
They would be the outlier at that point, which is weird.
Yeah, they'd be the only ones really that
Yeah. So it's funny how that consoles are just evolving into PCs. I mean, hey, you know what? They got, consoles are starting to get with the times, and shit, I don't blame them. And the chat is saying, yeah, Custom Zombies on PC would be amazing. Or wait, Custom Zombies on console would be amazing.
Here's the thing, the PS5? Do you think it's going to come sounding like a jet engine, or do you think you have to buy that separately?
I think it's going to come sounding like a boat.
Yeah.
if the PlayStation 5 is a jet engine, wait, what did I just say? The PlayStation 4 is a jet engine, the PlayStation 5 is a boat, or like an old beat down car. You start up the console.
Yeah. Or like a lawnmower, where like
it's a pull chain to get the PlayStation started.
Surely not. I feel like they've had so much criticism over that. Like, the memes on that. Surely they're like, okay, it doesn't matter. It doesn't even have to be better than the PS4. Just make it quiet.
Just make two things. Make it quiet and make it so that game developers don't have to do super mega big updates and game download files.
Oh, yeah, no.
Oh, my God. It is the worst thing in the world.
For the future. Like, I've heard some things saying that the like 4K games and that the updates won't be that much bigger because they would have learned how to like minimize them pretty much. So some updates might even be smaller than ones we're getting now. But I don't know how true that is. It's just Modern Warfare really scares me. Like, it feels like they're literally adding nothing in, and it's like eating up my whole console.
Yeah, like here's the thing: Modern Warfare Season 4, they added 2 new melee weapons. They added 2 new guns. They added the Galil and the Vector from Black Ops 1. And then they added a new gunfight map in Trench. They also added Scrapyard, a Modern Warfare 2 remake. And that's it. I mean, you would think.
Did they not add any more maps for multiplayer? Was it just the one?
It's just that, I mean, to me, you would think that's only like, I don't know, 10 gigabytes at most.
But
but it's like 40.
Well, is it something must be happening in Warzone that they have to keep updating it? Surely all the things going towards there, maybe.
I mean, what actually changes in Warzone? They removed plunder though.
They removed the game mode and added more.
They removed plunder, and then they added less.
It was a 50.
But it's more gigabytes.
I have no idea what's going on with it. And as far as the rewards and battle pass goes.
Yeah.
For the most part, each thing shouldn't be that big, right? Like, like a new gun.
Yeah,
That shouldn't be like, super massive.
Yeah, is the Vector like its own 15 gigabyte chunk? Like,
yeah,
That doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know
could,
if a game developer could give us some insight. You know what? That'd be really cool, actually, to get like game developers on the podcast. If a game developer could like share some insight, if they're somehow watching this podcast or like the YouTube version of this, I don't know.
I mean, one thing it could be is due to the whole like you know what's going on right now is they have time to work on updates, but they don't have times to like minimize them. Like, you know, what's the word? There's a word. You know, when you make something like really small. What's it called?
You compress it.
Compress it. Yeah, maybe they don't have time to compress it fully.
I don't know.
The stuff, like, you know, like maybe there's like 20 gigs worth of data that doesn't need to go through, that it goes through anyway.
Yeah. So,
I mean, I don't know. They're probably adding a bunch of stuff for the future as well. So maybe at some point it'll be like
future-proofing a little bit.
Yeah. No more updates. The next half a year, you don't have to update this game anymore, and you'll get free content.
I'm gonna respond to the chat really quickly. Hang on a second.
Yeah,
PS5, when I hook it up down the game, it starts copying the file. Then just gotta break the fucking sound barrier. I actually said on the okay. Well, you know, hopefully that doesn't happen. And then the vector in multiplayer is OP. I fucking hate it. It's a little OP. It's a little OP. It's kind of bullshit. And then also it would be one-to-one Xbox versus PlayStation, because PlayStation has more exclusive stuff. Xbox is going to get custom zombies. From a zombie standpoint, it's going to be 1-to-1. But from someone who's just a super huge fan of video games, they just want to sit down and play a game or whatever, they don't necessarily care about zombies or whatever like we do, you know, they're just going to be like, oh, cool, you know, whatever.
Actually, here's the thing. We didn't think of this. Maybe Xbox gets custom zombies, but hopefully this doesn't happen. But maybe PlayStation will get content a week early for zombies. I don't see why they would, but
I mean,
maybe that's something they would look into.
I don't know.
It's not that they had. People are like, oh, they haven't really done it this year. They have, like with Modern Warfare, with, like, you know, PlayStation getting a month early. What else have they done? I think it was just that was just it. But they need some sort of niche to make their deal worth it. And Spec Ops, or Survival, whatever.
Here's the
Sony on PlayStation.
Here's the thing, dude. I think the exclusivity thing for Sony and, you know, Zombies or Treyarch or would all the developers, Activision. I understand it. I totally understand it, but I think we could do away with it for sure. But, you know, yeah, it's like you were saying, like, what's going to give PlayStation that more of an incentive to be like, yeah, people buy the PlayStation. You know, I bought my PlayStation 4 for the incentive of zombies early on PlayStation 4. So
Black Ops 3 came out.
Exactly. So it would make sense if they did it again. It kind of sucks that people don't get it all at the same time. But, like,
yeah, it does.
I'm sorry. Like, at the end of the day, business is business. And, you know, as much as it'd be cool to do away with it, I understand it.
Yeah, I get it as well. Like, I remember when I bought my PS4, that I bought it when Horizon Drop came out, and then I got rid of it, like, when, like, Zombie Chronicles 2 came out, like, after, like, a month.
Oh.
So I literally used it, like, until
the
zombie stuff was over.
There you go.
So
the only reason I got the PS4 is because you did Jason Lamau.
I mean, I didn't think a crossplay was going to be coming, like, for COD, just because they don't seem really, like, they don't really like change. I feel like all the developers, they like doing their now it's a completely different story. Like, now it's like new engine, crossplay, free DLC, you know, free game mode if you want it.
Yeah.
Sort of thing.
Speaking of game modes, okay, I gotta preface this really heavily though. Okay. I am getting really, really tired of people going, yes, this event is going to happen today. COD 2020 is going to be revealed today. It's going to happen today. It's going to happen on this day. It's going to, oh my God, look at all my evidence. Like, I'm guilty of it too. Don't get me wrong. I'm kind of calling out myself here because I jumped on the bandwagon, but it's annoying me. Okay? It's going to come out on the 14th of May, 28th of May, first Tuesday of June, PlayStation 5 event, zombies, and COD 2020, and all these people are wrong. I'm sorry. Like, all of you leakers out there who try to leak the game and hack into the game file, the pre-alpha,
oh yeah,
you
funny.
people are so wrong. Like, I'm sorry. I mean, it's fine, okay? Everyone's excited for the game. And I think it was kind of a slip up on Activision's part to put the pre-alpha on the store without, like, checking to make sure it's okay to put up on the store.
Yeah.
And, like, people are going to hack it. And I disagree with the whole hacking thing entirely. Let the game developers release the game like they want to. Let's all be surprised together. Let's all share a collective experience to make it a better time, instead of people going, well, we hacked all the game files and we see that this is going to happen and I don't know how to feel about this, and everyone makes all their preconceived notions that the game is automatically going to be shit or the game is going to be XYZ without even coming out. Without even coming out, and then people are upset when
they get bad taste in their mouth.
Exactly. Or people are upset when well, the game didn't release when the hackers released the information.
Yeah.
Well,
I think
who the fuck? They shouldn't have done that in the first place.
They shouldn't have. I think one of the problems are people are just getting bored, like a Modern Warfare maybe, and they're wanting something new. And by this time, normally there's a new COD trailer, and since there's not a new COD trailer, and it's like not, this is like the longest it's been since.
Oh yeah.
That a COD trailer hasn't released around this sort of time. I think people are just like, okay, let's look for other stuff to get into about the new game.
Right.
So it's not really like Treyarch or anyone's fault because they've been kind of rushed into this, but I feel like people are just getting bored. They want to find stuff, but by them doing that and them waiting to like release any information on it whatsoever, it's killing hype because people already know most of the stuff about the game. And
exactly.
They haven't done a trailer yet. So unless they complete a full 180 in all of us and change the name of the game and be like calling it, I don't know, just something random.
Yeah.
That I just think that both people looking to find stuff about the game and them not releasing anything about the game is killing the hype.
A little bit.
By the time they release a trailer, it's like, oh yeah, but we knew this was.
I don't know. I'm still gonna be excited. I'm still gonna be really excited for the next game. I did see people, I did watch a few videos about what's gonna be leaked. Oh, by the way, I'm sorry I didn't respond to this earlier, but hi Muhammad, welcome to the stream, dude. But like, the thing is, oh my god, what was I just gonna say? Oh yeah. The videos, I've watched these videos of people going like, oh yeah, this is what was released and this is what we found in the files and all this stuff, right? Yeah. Good for you. But like, what did you find in the files that we didn't already know? Campaign multiplayer zombies. Yeah, cool. There's another one that it's kind of common knowledge at this point if people are following the COD 2020 info. There's a file in there that says Warzone zombies mode.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's a battle royale zombies mode of some sort, which is surprising for sure. But, now people are going to be like, oh wow, Warzone zombies mode, and then it's not going to be super surprising like we just said when it comes out, and then people are going to question why it's not what they wanted.
I think if they do that, that would be really cool, first of all. I would love to see that. But yeah, I totally get it. Like, they should just be able to do what they want to do, like, when they can. It shouldn't be people just, like, ruining it for people. I guess they're not ruining it, but, like, they're kind of going out of their way to find new stuff that a developer that's worked so hard would want to show first.
Yeah, it's funny. Like, these are the same people, too, that'll go, like, well, Treyarch needs to do more for the game, and they're just, lazy developers. and then 2 seconds later they'll hack the game and they'll find out all the information and they'll go, well, Treyarch needs to put out new information.
Yeah.
You literally just hacked the fucking pre-alpha for the game and now you're pissed off. You know, I've seen people on Twitter be like, oh, well, it's just going to be the same thing every year. And this is exactly what the problem is. This is exactly what the problem is. People are going to continue to try to hack into Call of Duty shit. They're going to try to get early information when they shouldn't. And for a lot of people, it'll ruin the hype. For a lot of people, it'll make people more disappointed because, oh, we already know what's happening. This trailer's fucking boring. You know. Welcome to the stream, Sir Spoops. You should stream on YouTube as well as Twitch so I can actually watch. I've moved all my streaming over to Twitch. Sorry, man. But anyways.
I think, here's just a little thing I'd like to say first of all. You know them that say that COD's the same every year?
Yeah.
It's really not compared to a lot of games. Like, you know, FIFA.
Yeah, that's the same every year.
They just slap a new number on the game. Like, here you go.
Yep. FIFA, Madden.
COD, yeah, with COD, it's like a different theme, different maps, new guns, like a new story, you know, a bunch of new challenges to do, sort of things like that. There's so much, and even though these games kind of get like knocked off as being like, you know, like lazy and there's not much to them, there is quite a lot to them.
Yeah. That
they do need to do, and thinking of it this way as well is they've made so many games now that I'm amazed they haven't run out of like ideas to sort of do.
Here's my thing. I think they are slowly running out of ideas because Black Ops 4 was like, oh yeah, we didn't have a campaign, and then Modern Warfare is literally a reboot of the OG campaign. But it's a reboot in the sense of there's a lot of new and original characters, but it's a lot of new characters, which makes the story a little bit more unique. And I actually really liked Modern Warfare's campaign.
Modern Warfare's campaign was really Infinity Ward. That's the one thing they've always been consistent at campaigns. Like,
yeah, I agree.
All the Modern Warfares, I thought Ghost was pretty good. Infinite Warfare was genuinely one of the best campaigns I've ever played.
I cannot remember a single thing from Ghost.
Oh my god! You don't remember the end when they gets dragged off the beach?
That's the only thing I remember. That's the only thing I remember.
Like, that guy gets like blown up or something, and you know he comes out. And he's like,
"There ain't gonna be any ghosts.
Because we're gonna kill them or something."
Yeah, that's the only thing I remember.
Overall, the campaign was alright. So I like Ghost, and the story was a bit like, you know, but you know, it was alright. Their excuse was they were making a copy of the game for each console, pretty much. At that point, so even though it wasn't the best, I give them a bit of slack just because it's going on a bunch of things. But Infinite Warfare campaign genuinely is one of the best like campaigns a COD campaign like definitely I've played. Like I think Modern Warfare, just from the sheer improvements that the game made overall, the gameplay and stuff is better than Infinite Warfare. But man drank water. Too much water.
Okay, I'm fine. I'm sorry.
You're dying. You're just dying. Okay, I'm good. Don't worry.
Oh god. Oh, I got a message in the chat that you're gonna love.
What's this?
All I remember from Ghosts is Extinction and how much I hated it.
Oh. I was like, oh, really? Oh. Well, Extinction's a good game, though. You're wrong. No, that's perfectly justifiable. I mean, I really liked it because it was just different, but I can understand why people don't like it, because if you complete it once, it doesn't really encourage you to go back again. Like, maybe in a few months you can go back and again and do it. But I think Extinction's pretty good, and I've always wanted them to bring it back. Here's what I've always wanted.
I'm gonna get you, Lobster.
I've wanted Treyarch to do their zombies. I've wanted Infinity Ward to do Extinction, and Sledgehammer. They can do whatever they want.
Sledgehammer. Well, like Sledgehammer is like not even making Call of Duty anymore. Because I don't know. I feel like a lot of people didn't like World War II.
They're just under like, you know, supervision now. They're like a backup support. They went from being a main studio to pretty much turning into Raven.
Cheers.
Like, you know how Raven's good, but like, you know.
Yeah.
Actually, no. Raven. Sledgehammer didn't even make Exo Zombies, so Raven made it. It was just on the side. So you could blame Infinity Ward. You could blame Sledgehammer for Exo Zombies, which first of all, I didn't think it was bad. It was all right, you know.
Yeah, it was kind of boring.
Outbreak was probably the best map out of all of them, but overall, it wasn't an awful game mode.
The chat.
Is chat getting mad?
Chat. Should we do a hydrate spam? Chat. Oh God.
Got hydrate.
We also got a few messages here in the chat. I hope in the next game we get to see both sides of the Cold War. Having Russia as the bad guy, America as the good guy, and it's fine and all, but it's really boring and stale. I think they need to spice things up. Like World at War, you get to play as a Russian soldier, and then you got to play as the American soldier. I think that'd be really cool. If you're gonna talk about that shit game, I'm out of here.
Which one?
Well,
Which one?
RIP, I guess.
What game are we talking about? Or is it Ghosts? Is it Infinite Warfare?
I don't know. Everyone's got their own opinion, but alright, everyone's spamming fucking drink water in the chat. Okay, guys.
Drink some water.
Alright, I have like this much water left. Just cause y'all are spamming water, I'm gonna chug this whole thing for you guys.
Oh no, he's gonna die.
Okay, and we're gonna chug this whole thing on stream. Are you ready?
Oh no.
Here we go.
I can hear you drinking it.
Ah! Done.
Are you hydrated now?
I am drowning.
Excellent. Excellent. Okay, actually, I have a little point here for anyone that's just in Ghosts, more on the multiplayer side. If you think about it, Ghosts and Modern Warfare.
I don't have any more water, chat.
They're still telling you to hydrate.
Okay, sorry. Go ahead. What are you saying, Cosmic?
No, it's all right. No, you hydrate yourself. Don't worry. No, it's okay. What I was saying is, in your chat can say their opinions about it, that aren't Ghosts multiplayer and Modern Warfare's multiplayer pretty much the same thing? Big maps.
I don't remember Ghost multiplayer. I'm being honest.
Okay, well, I mean, if you, I'll describe it to you.
Yes, please elaborate.
Big maps. Guns that killed really fast. It had like the whole leading mechanics and things like that. It had a lot of customization with guns and more perks, but like you know how I guess guns have a lot of customization in Modern Warfare. You can kind of swap that out with perks instead in Ghosts. Like the guns had customization, but it was more of the perks.
Mm-hmm.
But you got these big maps. You got these guns that kill really fast.
Okay.
And the kill streaks weren't amazing. That's the only thing I would differ from Modern Warfare. The kill streaks are good.
Okay.
But pretty much, these games are the exact same, but everyone hated Ghosts, and the majority of people really like Modern Warfare. The only difference is the engine.
Interesting. That's interesting.
The only difference is really the engine. Like, you know, if Ghosts had Modern Warfare's engine,
that would be maybe really good.
Yeah, and people hate the maps, but to be honest, I went through the map list, and I'll bring it up now. Actually, no, I won't bother. No, I won't bother. There was like 50 maps in the game, right? 5 of them were bad, right?
Okay.
And the other 10 or so were pretty alright. Like, obviously, do you know what Stonehaven is?
I've heard of the map. I've heard a lot of people hate that map so much.
It's really small. It's really small.
Well, my chat is now telling me you need to drink water too, Cosmic.
I don't have any water with me, though. I have this glass that's empty that I was having water at a normal rate with before. But, I mean, here, I'll glug glug. There we go.
Yeah!
All hydrated and ready to go. But, no, to me, I feel like Ghost just came out at a bad time.
Oh, absolutely.
It's pretty much just Modern Warfare, but Modern Warfare has improvements that were needed back in, But, yeah.
Yeah. The maps are huge on Ghost. Modern Warfare were just bigger than normal. I mean, again, I don't really remember. I don't remember Ghost,
thing, right?
but like, we're just going off what Cosmic is saying, guys.
Here's the thing, right? Ghost maps were big. The Modern Warfare maps are like Battlefield size, or not Battlefield size, but they're closer. Like the maps in Modern Warfare a lot of the time are bigger, especially the launch maps.
Yeah.
Like the newer maps, they're taking it back to old classic sort of style because they realized how much people don't really like massive maps. But to an extent, the maps in Ghosts and some of the maps in Modern Warfare are really similar. And how a lot of maps don't have like, you know how Infinity Ward don't really do free lane design.
Yeah, they don't do the World War II formula of just go left, go right, go middle. Yay.
Yeah, like Sledgehammer, Treyarch sort of thing. They do like, okay, this is how the game's going to play, both teams run to the middle and start shooting each other. While Modern Warfare is a bit more realistic, where you can go different things, which I like that sort of style gameplay. Like, I like arcadey sort of games where it's like, I feel like Treyarch games a lot of the time are more arcadey, except like maybe Black Ops 1. And maybe Black Ops 2. Well, Black Ops 2 is a bit of an arcadey game, but like where the maps are a lot more like, they look a lot nicer. It doesn't really, a lot of the time they're not really like destroyed too much, like like Raid.
Yeah, I feel that. Raid is a good map.
Like, yeah, Raid's a really good map, and it's in perfect pieces, and there's no damage or anything done to it. But when you go to Modern Warfare, there's like buildings broken everywhere, and like so much destruction's happened before you've gotten there.
It gives a lot of good environmental pieces. Yeah. It gives a lot of really good lanes. Like before the podcast, I was watching the Call of Duty League, and some of the things that you watch players do on these maps, because there are different dynamics to these maps, is really cool. Honestly, yeah. I mean, you see some of these insane plays from some of these players, and I remember dipping my head a little bit into the COD World League back in Black Ops 4. And yeah, a lot of those were just like, oh yeah, they're going in the same direction and they just kind of go one way. Modern Warfare, I don't know, it's way more of a different dynamic, I think.
Yeah, I feel like the outside of the maps are a lot more old player friendly, while the new, like the insides of the maps, they have a lot more camping spaces and doors. Just doors. Do you think they'll bring back doors?
I think so. I
think they will as well.
I think doors are kind of a really interesting dynamic, because there's so many times, again, going back to the Call of Duty League, so many times players are just on opposite sides of the door and they have no clue each other are there, and they're just aiming down sights. They're just ready to go, and then one little tiny push of the door when you peek, and then and it's like this crazy play, and it's so fun to watch. It's the dynamic is awesome.
Yeah, I mean, Modern Warfare is definitely more like tactical than a lot of the past games.
Yeah, and I think that's what I appreciate about it. It's an easy tactical, I think. It's an easier take COD. On tactical combat. Yeah, it's still COD, but it's really fucking fun.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's see, what do we got here? Oh, everyone's sad in the chat that Shipment is gone.
Pure Shipment.
And then the small simplistic maps always do the best. But yeah, honestly, I'm pretty happy with what they've added so far for season 4 map wise. Yeah. I like Scrapyard, and I like Trench. Trench is this really small map. It's a gunfight map actually that has it's got a mosh pit right now, Trench mosh pit with like domination and kill confirmed and things like that. It's really fun. I'm hopping on and playing that a lot. It's not the best gun to level up, or the best gun. It's not the map. Sure, why not? It's not the best map to level up your guns.
Yeah, it's not the best way to level up.
It's not the best map to level up your guns, because you'll only get like 12 kills a game, and they're all going to be like really close quarter kills. So like no long shots. It's rare when you get a double kill. Exactly. Yeah, not the best map to level up your guns, chat. Yes.
I think what they need to do is make a Modern Warfare playlist, like of all the maps from previous Modern Warfare games.
That'd be really cool.
I think they just need to do it like that gives like I feel like a lot of people would play that playlist.
Oh, for sure.
Because all the Modern Warfare maps they've added, most people like.
Yeah.
Like, because they're nostalgic and things like that. Sure, there's changes, but a lot of people like them. So they had like a whole playlist of just old Modern Warfare maps. It'd be like you're playing like a old Modern Warfare game.
Yeah.
With a better engine.
Is that going to be in the next Jason Can't Speak video? Yes. Yes. There are a couple moments in this podcast I would actually like to add to that.
Just a montage of just...
Also, catch you later, Parzival. Thanks for coming to the stream, dude. Hope you have a fantastic night. But yeah, I made a video like that before on my channel. It's the How Do Words Good compilation. Heavily inspired by the Achievement Hunter or Rooster Teeth compilations by Hembo Hero. I'm working on part 2 right now, guys. I'm working on part 2.
Just sheer like life destroying.
I just don't have enough clips right now in the video to get it to where I'm satisfied to put out a full video, because the last one was like 5 minutes. Like, I had so many moments between like the months of January and March where I forgot how to speak English, or my words just didn't come out right. And
yeah,
between then and now, I've really had a whole lot of moments like that. Or if I have, the clips, the clips haven't been coming through as often, or I just missed the moments or whatever. But I don't know. See, I'm going to try to be more active. I just struggle with Twitch. Hey, no worries, Sir Spoops. No worries, man.
I get that. Like, Twitch, I like Twitch, but I never really found myself going on it.
I honestly, I love Twitch. I think it's such a really good platform for live streamers and just a lot of interactions and a lot of different moving parts to make the streams that much better. I think is really nice.
I mean, I've heard a lot of good things about Twitch, but right now I feel like they're in a bit of a... there's a lot of things going on that can be questioned. Yeah,
I heard about all that. I don't want to touch on it right now.
Yeah, do you think Twitch gets a bit upset if we talk about it?
Debatable.
I don't really want to say just because I feel.
But we're not going to talk about it.
Yeah, we're not going to talk. You know what we're going to do? We're just going to ignore it. Twitch, you're good. You're in the right. No, nothing wrong.
I like Twitch. I like Twitch as a platform for people to get their content out there, and for live streaming, and for communities too, because for example, like Greg FPS has the Zombies Legends team, where it's a little team of streamers that if you click on the team tab under his stream, or I think Lex is part of it too, if I'm not mistaken, and a couple other people, Hybes. It shows like a collection of people who are joined in it, and you can see more people in certain communities, and I think that's really cool.
Yeah.
It's definitely better than YouTube. I'm just better than you. I'm just used to YouTube. Yeah, I mean, I was used to YouTube at first, but now it's like, how the fuck do I live stream on YouTube again?
I think the one thing that this is completely off topic, but you remember when you were a kid and you were just like, YouTube, let me play my music in the background without having to have you like on my screen.
Yeah.
And then they added it in that you have to pay for it.
Yep.
I remember I was like, so like, oh.
YouTube Red, ladies and gentlemen.
Is that what it's called now, or is it called Premium? Because they've changed the name, haven't they?
I thought Red was Premium. I'm probably dumb.
It was Red. No, it was Red, but they changed the Premium.
Oh.
So YouTube Red sounds. YouTube Red.
Multi-streaming is popular now. See, that's something I wanna read more into, because I actually wouldn't mind in the future, like for special events or for certain things, I wouldn't necessarily mind streaming to multiple websites at the same time, like Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, Mixer, for really special events. I think that'd be really cool.
Would that eat up your internet though, or would it not?
Probably. Probably. I would just complete self-destruction.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Like, my internet's good. It's not the greatest thing in the world, because I still got to stream at 720. which, by the way, pisses me off because of my internet. I would much rather, of course, everyone would rather stream at 1080.
Yeah.
But because of my internet, I gotta stream at 720. But yeah, you think multi-streaming at that point just fucking, I'm dead. I'm dead in the water at that point if I try doing that with my internet.
I know streaming on Facebook is actually pretty big. Like a lot of people.
Yeah,
like,
it's so underrated.
I used to watch this guy. You probably would have heard of him. Do you know who the Marco J is?
Mark J?
Marco J.
Marco J. I've never heard of this guy.
He's a COD player and he's really good. He's not anything competitive. He just loves to play the game and he just really plays Black Ops 4 right now.
Okay.
And he used to upload videos all the time on YouTube, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then he didn't like Modern Warfare. It just came out like, look guys, I don't like this game. I'm not gonna play it or whatever. I think.
Okay.
And he just moved over to Facebook pretty much and streams on that.
That's
and he gets
really
like
interesting.
500 viewers, 1K viewers every stream. Like he does really well on it.
You're making me want to look into Facebook gaming, to be honest.
Like
I really want to look into this market and see like, is there something there? Like, is there something there that a lot of people just don't do or just look past?
It's so untapped that I feel like when you go there, it's like.
Is there a storm outside my house? No, there is not.
Is there what?
Someone's asking if there's a storm outside my house. No, there's not a storm outside my house, but if you hear like wind or something very faintly in the background, it could potentially be my fan. It's hot as fuck today. So I'm wearing my sports jacket here for the podcast. I'm sweating my ass off, so I'm gonna put my fan on. So
I mean, fair enough.
All right, go ahead. I'm sorry I interrupted you. What's up?
What was I saying?
Shit. What were you saying? Chat. What was he saying?
What was I saying? Was it something about? Oh yeah, Marco J. I'm thinking. Yeah. No, it just feels really untapped. Like I feel like not a lot of people are on it. So if you go on it, you get like a lot of like people on it. Like for Pokemon Go, which I used to play quite a lot. Like I don't really play it anymore. I don't really touch the game.
Mm.
But I just try and find people live streaming it, and no one would live stream it on YouTube. But as soon as you go to Facebook, there's people like a bunch of viewers, like 2K.
Really?
2K watching someone play, yeah.
Like,
I feel like maybe Facebook's more like there's games that do a lot better on Facebook.
Wow. I mean, there's like I knew Facebook gaming and Facebook streaming was a thing, but I didn't realize it was as niche as it is, honestly.
Yeah, no, like I didn't
That's
either
interesting.
until I found him on it. Like, I didn't even know he did it. And
wow.
I think I just stumbled across him. I was like, wait, why are you here? And no, things do really good there. And I think maybe Facebook's a lot more easy with like monetization and that.
Are they? I know nothing about it.
I don't know either, but I feel like YouTube gets so much hate for, getting rid of anyone who has an opinion and stuff. And maybe he just like Marco J just wanted to be like, you know what, I'm gonna try this, and it worked out for him.
Yeah, he wanted he wanted to make his content freely.
Yeah.
Or were you gonna start the hydrates again in the chat? I'm literally out of water. I'm out of water, guys, and I don't want to leave in the middle of the podcast. So that's kind of a rip, actually. I need to have like a mini fridge or something in my fucking room to
get the Juggernaut mini fridge.
Oh, honestly, I should see how much those are now by themselves. I actually wouldn't mind getting one of those. I'm gonna be real with you.
I have one, and
That's
I got
awesome.
it for a pretty decent price. I think in total it's like 100
and what? I'm sorry, you cut out.
120.
120. That's not terrible.
No, because they go for like 300, like on like eBay.
Holy
and things like that.
shit!
The only reason I got it for so cheap is because the guy pretty much didn't. I had to get rid of it. I think I was like one of the first people that actually showed interest in it, and I was like, so it was originally 200, and I was like, Luke, could you do 120?
Mm-hmm.
And he said yes.
Nice.
He said yes for some reason. I don't know why he said yes, but yes.
Hey, maybe he thought he could get a little bit more money out of people.
Maybe, I don't know. I just said that because whenever I'm buying something, like, if it's like through like I bought off a website called Depop.
Okay.
It's like I'll always try and thingy a bit less so I can be like let's say something is like 50, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'll be like, can I buy this for 30? And they'll say no. Well, I'll be like, okay, how about 40?
Bartering.
They more want to take that offer because I've gone so low originally.
Speech
so low,
100,
like,
ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, it was more that I was expecting him to be like, no, and then I buy it for like 150 or something. But no, he took it.
That's cool.
I think
that's how you level up your
cost
speech skill.
Like 20, 30 pounds. So in total it would have came to like 150. But since it's such a large object, I imagine it costs quite a bit to send through.
Oh, probably.
And when it came, it was really good quality. And
chat, I'm out of water.
Out of water.
I'm out of water.
My poor man. He just wants to hydrate, but he can't hydrate.
Oh, y'all are funny. Remind Jason to buy a Juggernog fridge. Check. All right. We're gonna do it, chat. If I do end up getting a Juggernog fridge, I would actually like to do like a mini unboxing. I know it's kind of like a weirdo. Not a weirdo thing. What am I talking about? It's kind of like an outdated thing, but I think it'd be kind of cool to do like a little unboxing. Hey, does it work? Actually, how good is this refrigerator?
Do you want my opinion on it?
Yes, actually. Yes.
It's, first of all, you're going to find yourself kind of opening and shutting the door because there's a cool sound effects for like the first few days, right?
Oh, is it going to be...
And then you're like, oh, okay, that's annoying. We're going to turn it off now. Like, the noises, that's annoying. That's enough of that. So you have it on the setting where it acts like a fridge, and then it doesn't, like, it doesn't make the thing, right?
So wait, hang on. Does it, like when you open it, it goes like, chink chink, like when you buy the perk? Or does it go like...
So what it does is, it plays free sound effects. It plays the moon, like the... like, like
oh!
The moon music. It plays a round change music, and then it does... I think it's round change. And then it does Samantha's laugh.
That's cool. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Unboxing is not outdated. Relaxing. And no, I was talking about the mini fridge, the Juggernog mini fridge.
But as far as cooling drinks go, it does the job. I mean, I bought it more just because it's a Juggernog mini fridge. Like, to be honest, I don't keep it on half the time because I don't want it to break.
Okay.
I feel like by me having it off more is more likely not gonna, like, I don't know, do any damage.
It's not gonna fry out.
Yeah, I just have it sitting, like, so I can look at it. But I have the mystery box as well, and the mystery box is just a box.
Yeah, I wasn't really excited about that. I think it's just really cool.
I got it for a good price, but yeah. I got the whole thing for a good price. So I'm happy I got it, but there's just so much more hype around the fridge because it's a fridge.
My chat, imagine opening up for a midnight sip and hearing Samantha laugh that wakes up your whole house. This fucking like, demon girl broke into the house, guys.
Your whole family's asleep and you're just trying a nice little drink.
Oh, God.
Just like, round change music.
Dude.
Like, your whole family just wakes up. It shakes the house off.
Just saying, how do podcasts work and how do you join them? So podcast is just basically this. People just sit and talk about some stuff. We talk about certain topics and we chill. We chill and have a good time. That's how it works.
Yeah. Most of the time it's zombies, but
most of the time it's zombies.
Revealed. We just talked more about that, and now we're talking about.
Hey, we're back on zombies.
Here we are.
Juggernog mini fridge.
Exactly.
But anyways, yeah, that's cool. I like the sound effect thing. I'd have to.
If you're gonna get it, I would definitely try and get below 200 if you're trying to buy it.
Yeah, I agree with that. But
if you just want it, then go for it.
Yeah, why not, right? I mean,
I'm gonna keep this thing forever. Like, even if it breaks,
it's a souvenir.
I'll put it somewhere. Yeah, I'll put it somewhere.
Yeah,
maybe in like.
Yeah.
maybe in like 50 years when like I don't really maybe I can sell it.
Yeah,
Maybe I can sell it for like $1,000.
Becomes an antique, exactly.
Yeah.
That
I mean, I wouldn't sell it. I'd probably just keep it anyway.
priceless. Zombies.
Yeah,
it's a zombies artifact.
It's more of a memory thing as well, because like zombies have been so like influential like throughout like the past when I get into like 2012, so like past like 8 years.
Mm-hmm.
And like just the whole community and watching live streams and people like the Smith Plays and things like that. I've just been like, I might find myself straying away from it for like a bit, but then I'll come straight back to it. Like nothing's changed, and I get the same feeling, like like the hype and the excitement.
I can kind of understand that.
Yeah, like I don't think I'm gonna be straying away anytime soon, just because I had a period where I just didn't really play zombies, and that was during more the middle Black Ops 4, which I think a lot of people did. But
I mean, I don't know. I was super active during Black Ops 4.
Yeah.
I literally made videos every single day. It was a video or a stream every single day.
Yeah.
If in the year 2019 for me, like it was a crazy year.
Yeah.
My idea. Oh no. My idea is fill your mini fridge with Juggernog bottles, and when someone buys the 200, hydrate. Oh my god. Hydrate, and the Jug song plays, and you drink a Juggernog. That's great. Oh my god.
I have a Jug perk bottle.
You know what? Somewhere I have a Who's Who perk bottle that I made a long fucking time ago.
Nice.
I'll have to find it. Maybe I'll show it later. Did I post it somewhere? I posted it on Instagram, I think. I put it on like in 2018 or something like that.
I mean, fair enough. Beats buying one.
I'm gonna look back. Hang on. I'm curious to see when I did it. I'm like not active at all on my Instagram either. Like I'm just a terrible person when it comes to that. Yeah. Oh, fuck. Back in 2016.
Wow.
Dude, what is life? What is life? I don't even know.
That's still like 2016. That's still like 4 years after Who's Who was a perk or something like that. Was it when the Die Rise came out? Die Rise came out in 2013. And 2013.
Yeah.
So yeah, okay, about 3 years.
Well, there you go.
Fair enough.
Yeah, Who's Who, ladies and gentlemen. Who's Who. Strange perk. Why did I make a Who's Who bottle? I don't fucking know, but I did.
I mean, it's definitely a unique one. Like, you did a pool sort of thing where like you got what's your favorite perk. Like, if anyone went to Who's Who, that would just be like such a unique choice because it's so random.
Yeah, I mean, the only upside to Who's Who is that when you get revived, you get all your perks. But, it's the high risk, high reward thing where you have to physically go and revive yourself. I don't know.
Here's what I think.
I don't like it because you have to go revive yourself. It's kind of a yikes.
I think after you use a quick revive, it's such a great alternative. Because
it can be. No, absolutely.
It's kind of like Afterlife in a way, but except it's being invincible.
But worse.
Yeah, it's Afterlife, but worse.
Pretty much. Oh man, make a new redeem called Jug Chug. Well, that would imply that I need to get a bunch of Juggernog bottles. And there's the Who's Who. There is the Who's Who jingle in the chat. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. That's exactly. Nice. I was talking to myself just the other day. That's a funky jingle though. That's a cool one. I like it. And it's a meme. Weird.
And then Black Ops 4 just came along and was like, no.
No perk jingles. No fun. No perk jingles.
I mean, there was supposed to be a separate one for each machine, but they didn't add it into the game. Like, when you go on Spotify and you go to, like, the soundtrack, you get, like, each individual perk machine, like, jingle.
Yeah. I think it's cool. In the game. Like, it's cool. Yeah, well, it is in the game, but, like, 2 seconds of it. Sometimes when you buy a perk...
Is it?
It'll go. Yeah, it'll go. Wonderful Wonder Fizz! It's like really fucking loud. It's like, okay, thank you very much.
I know that's in it. No, I know that's in it. But for each, for each other machine, for each other machine, there's its own separate thing that's in like the soundtrack, like.
Right. No. Yeah.
So like that Who's Who thing, like not Who's Who's, Wonderful Wonder Fizz plays for all of them, doesn't it?
Maybe.
I think it does. I think it's the only one that plays. And then there's like ones that aren't in the game that are fully finished. Like it's completely different, like music. Like it's like.
I'll have to look at that then.
If you go on Spot, I could be wrong. Like I'm pretty sure.
I think you're right though. I think I do remember seeing something on Spotify. Yeah, I think you're right.
Machine is different.
See, Quick Revive theme is my favorite. That's a good one. Juggernaut, of course, is a classic. You know.
Good. Yeah, I like PhD. I think PhD is pretty good.
This chat is just the funniest chat I think ever. Gosh. You know what? Just for you guys, when we stream on Monday, what we're gonna do, I'm gonna get a completely separate water bottle for you guys, and I'm gonna catch up to all the hydrates that y'all put in the chat for today on Monday's stream. How about that? I'm gonna drink like the whole thing of the other one, and then we'll have the other one on reserve. Either that, or I'll just bump up the points you need to say hydrate. Because I don't know, 200 seems pretty low. A lot of people have 200 points. Either way, it's okay. I'll catch up with it. Because at this point, it's becoming a meme. Oh yeah, of course. How silly of me. Everybody has like thousands of points. Alrighty. Well, anyways, I think it's about time to wrap this podcast up. I think we're just over an hour. What are we? Hour and 8 minutes. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good length for the podcast today, I think. You get 300 just for following. You know what? I totally forgot about that on Twitch. Yeah, you do. That's funny. Anyways, guys, that is going to be it for the
There's another one for you.
The Division Z podcast, episode 4, is coming to a close. That is going to be it for today's podcast, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, go ahead and follow me right here on Twitch. And I guess join the Discord server to stay up to date with everything that I do. That is the best way to find out what I'm doing. I'm very active on Discord. Also, go ahead and check out my man K Cosmic. Since this is going to be a YouTube video anyways, I'll link his YouTube channel in the description, and it'll also be at the end card today. And my guy, you got any closing statements before we end off the podcast for the day?
Just thanks for watching.
Absolutely. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys on Monday. Monday, we're playing World War II Zombies.
Nice.
Because why not? All right. Peace out, guys.